First of all, make some money out of thin air. This is a simple little strategy. I know some of you members have already taken and applied and made some money from. So one way to make some money out of thin air, say 30,000 in this example, is if you had a house and your house is worth 300,000, you could take, say, $20,000 and do some cosmetic surgery to the property. In other words, you might do some basic renovations. Now, I'm using 20,000 as an example. I've had members that for as little as $1,000 have prettied up their house, fixed up the garden, bit of touch-up paint, just made it look better, and as a result, it's increased the value by as much as 20,000. So what I'm suggesting is that what's the two most common areas, rooms in a house that you can add the most value to? Tell me. Kitchen, bathroom, etc. So that's where we can add a lot. Now, the key here is what the mistake some people make. They'll spend too much, they'll overcapitalize and not get a great return. So we're not talking about putting a second story on your house, putting a pool in. Those things are overcapitalization. You've got to be creative and say, how can I spend the least amount of money and increase the return by as much as possible? Why are we doing this? You can do this on your house. You can also do it on your investment properties, of course, as well. The whole idea is before you get this valued, you want to be able to push up the value. So for $20,000 fixing this house up, it's quite realistic, depending where your house is, that you might be able to get a new valuation of your house. It might be now worth $350,000. Okay? Now, you've increased the value of your house by $50,000, and it's cost you $20,000 to do that. How much have you just made from that? 30,000 out of effectively thin air. Could that be done in 90 days or less? And many people have, and we'll hear some stories in just a moment. So let me ask you this question. The average Australian, how long does it take them to save $30,000? More than 90 days? More than 9 months? More than 9 years for some people? Think about it. How long does it take you to save your last $30,000? Do you mean that's not fair? But think about it. So we've got to be sometimes to get access to money quicker, because what we're doing here, increasing the value, and then we're able to draw more out in a line of credit. We have more money at our disposal to invest. Making sense? Let me ask a show of hands. Who's already done this to their house or investment properties in the past?